Do you love reading poetry? Maybe not so much. Maybe you just need a little bit of help to interpret what's going on. Welcome to Decoding Poetry. Poetry is an expressive form that helps us better understand ourselves and the world around us, but it can be a little bit tricky to decode it without some orientation. This learning module's focus is to educate and excite learners about the poetic form. Regardless of your relationship with poetry, this web-based learning tool not only introduces you to prolific writers and their most notable work, it will also enable you to learn poetic terminology, analyze poetry for literal and inferred meanings, review and deconstruct poetic forms, and interpret poems based on the content and structure. This interactive tool allows the user to move at their own pace by presenting information in sections. Initial modules introduce the user to terminology related to poetic genre, basic literary terms, and structural terms. The preceding modules focus on how to understand and interpret poetry based on content and structural choices made by the author. Decoding Poetry uses various forms of media and interactive tools to help the user engage with the material. This includes community-based learning and interaction on various Flipgrid topics. This allows the user to reflect and use their newly acquired skills and receive feedback from peers and the facilitator. Whether you're using this tool to upgrade your knowledge for school or brushing up on some interesting topics for that upcoming cocktail party, Decoding Poetry is the perfect introduction to the poetic form.